Breaking news. I've got to share with y'all two things. One thing that hasn't really been covered much and I haven't seen people cover, and another thing that just broke. I honestly filmed a video beforehand with speculation, but I'm glad I took some time before I looked at it and edited it because, man, this just happened. Brendan Zerlag is being traded for Sawyer Bean. Now, it was announced that Brendan Zerlag was stepping down from his role in the Great Lakes Gators, and it becomes very clear that it's probably going to be a Predator situation where Brendan Jorgensen and Chris Cheatham co-captain the Gators. Now, this also could be that there could be three captains, maybe Jason Chadwick. It's a pretty tight group. But Sawyer being drafted out of the Cobras and now is being traded for Brendan Zerlag. I think this is a better spot for Zerlag in terms of maybe chemistry. Big thing, if you didn't know, Drew Davis and Brendan Zerlag, they're golf buddies. So it seemed kind of like I had an inkling that it could be the Cobras, but I didn't want to say. ECK did a great video putting up potential trades. And the Wildcats did make sense from administrative points to try and rebound the Gators. But I think this is a great trade in favor of the Gators. Not so much maybe the Cobras, I think on the surface, but I think it's one of those things that it's good, it's needed. It gives new life to the Gators. As a person who wants to see the success of MLW, yes, it may hurt the Cobras in the interim, but the Cobras are going to be just fine. They have a draft pick. The Gators still do not have a draft pick, and so that's going to be tough. And you got to think from the Cobras perspective, like the draft pick this year. Some of those guys may not be drafting people. You still have capital, and so why not get a guy like Zerlag who has performed well in the past? He can do it. I know Sawyer is young, but it did seem like the Cobras did struggle from the bat. And I know the Gators did as well, but Zerlag was a good spot. He's been pretty consistent, and I think that's good for them. The Gators desperately get a guy who can pitch, and I'm interested to see. We get to see a lot more NL, really fun, interesting wiffle. You get a guy like Sawyer who's going to be playing against some of the best batters in the league, and that's going to develop him and help him. So overall, I think it's good. And I'm interested to see all that happens. Let me know what you guys think. In the comments 13 minutes ago, you can see how early I'm filming this. This was posted about 4 o'clock, and Kyle put that the manager of the Gators are still to be determined. There hasn't been an exact person who's going to be there. Could it be Sawyer? Probably not. But that's still to be determined. Which could mean, do the Gators, whoever steps up, do they trade some things away for some picks? That is really, really interesting. The fact that it's still to be determined is interesting. So still, there will be more news to come out, so keep your eye on this. Okay, one other addition. I'm editing this, and this is crazy. Things are dropping in the Discord. Andy Duranda's coming back, which is huge. Andy took a year off this past year. So now you got a lineup of Drew, Brendan Baranowski, Chris Baranowski, Andy Durand, and Sean Flynn. So that's going to be really interesting, plus a draft pick. Could they use it for capital? Could things be going on? I'm very interested to see. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Andy Durand back as well. Brendan Zerlag coming to the Cobras. Wow, this is just crazy. The other thing I want to talk about, not really many people talk about it. If you're a fan of Jomboy Media or JM Warehouse, you might have missed this. But Jimmy Norp is going to be the captain of the Woogas. Now, if you don't know and you haven't been keeping up, the Woogas were a team that were introduced in floorball. Drew Davis has been playing with the JM guys for a bit. Shout out, Drew. He does a great job. He carries his team literally every time, and it's super fun to watch. But now you have a guy in Jimmy Norp who's going to be over there for Blitzball and the other things that are going on in the franchise league. I need to make clear it's the franchise league. It's different from the captain's league, but it'll be really interesting to see. So I'm super excited for that. That's going to be another chance for MLW to partner with a big group like Jomboy. Are we going to see more partnerships? Is Jomboy going to be more sponsored in MLW? I'm very interested to see what all they can do. I know We Got ISIS partnered with them in the past and done some things, and I think there could be more stuff coming down the pipe. So if you are not keeping an eye on Jomboy Media and what they do, you should definitely keep an eye on it. I am for sure. I'm probably going to actually cover them this year and do some more things like that, seeing as it's more popular, and I really enjoy watching them. Not that I don't enjoy watching MLW, but yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Super exciting, and I think it'll be a great time for Jimmy and everybody else involved. Could we see some more MLW guys come around into the JM family? So let me know what you guys think in the comments. This is Snickens coming in with the breaking news, and I'll see you guys later.